The next rhythmic symbol tells us to make a sound not for 1 beat, like the quarter note, not for 2 beats, like the half note, but for 3 beats. And this is known as the dotted half note. It's called the dotted half note for a very simple reason. It looks like a half note. It's got the open note head. It's got the stem coming up from it, but we add one little thing. We add a dot. And that dot adds 50% of the value to the note, which means a 2-beat note becomes a 3-beat note. So a dotted half note means make a sound for 3 beats. Let me put a few dotted half notes in a row here. Here's another one. Let me do 4. So this means we're going to have to hold each of these dotted half notes for 3 beats. And again, let's do this at the tempo that we've done the other examples at. So let's do this at quarter note equals 60. So we'll have to wait for 3 clicks of the metronome for each of these dotted half notes. Here we go. Ta, 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 ta. Again, not the most compelling music you've ever heard, but that gives us the idea. And just like the dotted half note tells us to make a sound for 3 beats, there is an equivalent rest, just like with the quarter rest and the half rest. And that is the dotted half rest, which is simply a half rest, that rectangle that sits on the 3rd line, with a dot next to it. So let's take one of these dotted half notes we've got up here. Let's get rid of it. And let's replace it with a dotted half rest. Right here. And we'll add the dot. There we go. So now in that 3rd slot, instead of making a sound for 3 beats, I'm going to rest for 3 beats. Here we go. Ta, ta, ta. So you can hear I was silent for those 3 beats where the dotted half rest is. We have one more rhythmic symbol we're going to look at, and that will be in the next video. So I will see you there in a moment.